All right, guys, so we're back here for week 3 with our winter tip series. We're here at Infinity Golf over in Phillipsburg, and I want to just run you through some putting things that you can do at home to build skills to be ready to play. So I have a couple of things with me here I want to go over that you either have at your house or something that if you were looking for a training aid or to purchase something, some recommendations I'd have. The one thing we use is a putting mat. It's from Vizio. It's called the Me Putting Template, and it gives you a pretty good a couple different things to practice mechanically with your putting stroke and the face angle. So if you are looking for a training aid, Vizio putting mat. It was developed by Philip Kenyon, who's Rory's putting coach. Super good. So if you want to grab one of these, that would be good. And then I also use a lot called the putting arc. This is one that we use too to train path. This would be something that I would recommend. And then other things that we use, alignment sticks, just little things, little driveway markers you can use, and then a long ruler we use to putt on. And if you have questions about these, I can explain how to use each, but these are some things that we would use. What I'm going to show you today is a little block putting station that you guys can all do. You can putt on carpet or at hardwood floor, just somewhere in your house. If you have 3 or 4 feet and a couple household items, you can get much better. So with the putting, what I'm looking to do over the winter is train your path, the direction that the club moves, and the face angle. And the skill that we're looking to build is the ability to start the ball on the line you want. So to putt well, right, you need to be able to start the ball on the line you want. You need speed control, and you need green reading. Speed control you can't really do at home, and green reading you can't really do at home, but you can practice start line. So here's how we do this. We're going to use the mat. You don't have to use the mat, but Cole's going to take a setup here for me, and I'll show you how to use this. So I have a couple cones. You can use cups, anything that's just an item that you can put outside of the golf ball. Here's how we set it up. So I'm going to put 2 cones outside of his putter head, even with the ball. I'm going to put 2 more about 6 inches behind on the same line, and 2 more 4 inches in front. Now, if he just makes a couple strokes here, you'll see that in order to miss the cones, the stroke needs to be basically straight back, straight through to having a slight arc. He's not going to go way outside or way inside. Going to make it easier to start the ball on line. Now, what I'll also do is I'll add a couple cones out front for start line control, right? We said that's a skill we're trying to build, so we'll practice it. Now the cones in front, I'm putting just a little bit wider than the golf ball. The cones in the back are slightly wider than the putter. Cones in the front, slightly wider than a golf ball. This is something that I would use with someone from beginner up to tour pro. Can't get too good at this. You could do this every day for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Would make a significant difference when you go outside. If you're hitting the cones or it feels like they're way in your way, your path is too far off, okay? Get this neutral, and then you can change the other skills over time. Cole, come in here one more time. So when he takes his normal setup, if we just practice, just wider than the putter on both sides, go ahead and do one. And all you need to have is about 3 feet here, so he's gonna actually hit one. And if he can get it through all of these cones and through the 2 in front, his stroke mechanics are good enough to start the ball on line. This is something I would use for everyone. Again, if you have questions about how to use some of these other things, there's a million ways to do this. But the moral of the story is do this more frequent. So every day, every couple of days, 10, 15, 20, 50 putts at home, and you'll be able to start the ball on line much better coming out to spring.